Are in the stream. All right, here we are. We're playing Impossible Minecraft. We gotta wait for it to load. We're gonna we're gonna hope we can actually survive. If we can get through this run without dying, that would be wonderful. I don't think that's gonna happen. We always die. It's bound to happen. It's taking forever to load though. And it undid me eating bread, but that's fine. Alright, we have a chicken over here. Alright, this is gonna be what gets us, eggs and stuff, so hopefully. Come on, chicken. Get away from the gate. Get away from the gate. I can't just stab the chicken because, it'd explode, but get away from the gate. I didn't think this through, did I? Did I now? There. Got it. Skill. We are going to need stuff. Oh, we have seeds. I didn't even realize that. Okay. I don't currently need seeds. Do I? We can probably use them still. Hopefully we can get some mining done. It's very tricky to mine because we have to use other entities to mine for us by abusing them. I gotta remember the way this game works. Gotta not stand on the grass, or we will immediately get eviscerated. Alright. Here we are. Just gonna go on the very edge. Oh gosh, that's a skeleton. No, no, no thank you. I'd rather live. Not my problem. That skeleton just can stay away. Okay, nothing wants to spawn. Cool. Cool. I didn't need anything to spawn anyways. I was fine just being alone, I guess. No chickens or cows or pigs or sheep or anything like that for me, I guess. I can see the explosion from over here. Alright. I'm gonna plant seeds. I really do want to get a bunch of stuff in this session. I need wood again. So that I can craft a shield, and the shield will make it so we can actually pick up items from mobs. Unless we just use a different method of destroying everything so that they don't drop XP, but I don't know about that. Let's see what time of day it is. Okay, so it's going to sunset. Not great. Not great. Okay. Let's go this way. I can probably turn up my volume. And also probably turn on the music. We can go to the music. We can probably turn that up. Oh, yeah. Just there's still no background music. Is it disabled or something? No longer have background audio? Whatever. Nah, it does. Okay, good. I thought it was going crazy for a little bit, that it just didn't have any background sound. In the future, I might have, don't stand on the grass, might have proper background audio. But for now, I'm going to be okay with this. I gotta be really careful. No! I said we gotta be really careful. What do? I immediately just stand on grass. How foolish of me. How absolutely foolish of me. Alright, let's just stand here. I was like, oh, maybe there's a chance we can do this without, perishing or whatever, but nope. Nope. We're 4 minutes in and we've already died. Testing. Yes, I can see chat. And let's just try to respawn again. Yay! This is what I want to be doing. We're right next to the mesa. No. Give me a good spawn. I want my stuff back because it's turning to night. It's turning to night. I want my stuff back. Get me near a mesa. This is not near a mesa. Still not near a mesa. Please. Spawn me near a mesa. Nope. Okay. Fantastic. That's still far away. Let me spawn near the mesa so I can get my stuff back. Why? I don't think it's that unlikely to spawn in the mesa, but we spawned underground. Yes, yes, no. Okay, we spawned in the mesa, but on grass. Please. That's Potzel. Let me spawn in the mesa. Come on. Please. That was actually kind of nearby. We fell. Wow. Can I please get a mesa spawn? I've died. How many times have I died? I don't even know. Wow. Look at that. It refuses to let me spawn near the mesa. No. This game hates me. Please. Mesa. Why can't I spawn in the mesa? It's not that unlikely. What? There we are. First try. I'm pretty sure we've only died like, I don't know, 1 time? 3 times maybe? Somewhere around there. Somewhere in that ballpark. Yeah, only a few deaths. I'd say, only a few. Oh god, it's a skeleton and that's a cliff. Nope. 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 Okay. Avoided. Dodged. Easy. I want my stuff back. But it's also nighttime. And everything's deadly. I think it would be somewhere over there. I think that's where I died. Hello there! Hello, I'm still not sure how to pronounce that. And that's a zombie. Run! Is my stuff over here? I'm not entirely sure where my stuff is, to be honest. I died in the first 4 minutes like a god. It's probably over here then. I almost stood on grass. That would have been so bad. Ow! That hit hard. Yo, I got my stuff. Wait, no I didn't. Yes I did. First try. Got it. Yep. Skill. Run. Get out of here. Ah, it's an Enderman. The Enderman just kept going right where I wanted to run. Oh my god. And we're back to spawning on grass for half an hour. Oh, wait, we got a good spawn. Finally. And that zombie has a spear. Why? Why did they have to give a zombie a spear? That can one-shot us if we had full netherite armor with protection 4 and a god apple, I think. Actually, maybe not the god apple part. But the rest... Ow! Well, that's not good. I'm not sure how to get back up here. That's a cliff face. With no way up. Okay. Are you kidding me? I made a mistake. Okay. This is a good spawn. I know where to go from here. Go, go, go. I don't know where to go from here, apparently. Apparently, I don't know where to go from here. But that's a lead, so I want it. Okay, go into the tree. That's where we're supposed to go. Alright, I'm a genius. That's a skeleton. Nope. 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 Dodged. Get out of here. Get juked. I am not dying to that. Not today. That's grass. That's grass. Nope. Gotta avoid the grass. Oh. Oh, that's not good. That's not good. Oh, we're good. We're good at parkour. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Just trying to avoid that skeleton. I'm fine taking 2 hearts if it means we loot. If it means we don't take 5. I really thought Power Bow would deal more damage though, to be honest. Wow, I feel like this music might be a little bit loud. I'm not sure. I just turned on the game's background audio. Nope. Doesn't this have strength or something? I mean, I do want the string, though. Are you kidding me? I forgot spiders can jump. Why did they make that a thing? Bruh. Why can spiders jump? Who condones such an idea? Who allowed that? Yeah, jumping spiders. Gosh. This is why I didn't give any... That's why I didn't give spiders any extra buffs. Like, no. Could I have given them... Oh, I was in the mesa and I died anyways. Could I have given them superpowers? Yes. But that would have been so bad. What is this kind of spawn? It's a bad kind of spawn. That's what it is. Come on. Hey! I actually touched the edge of that. What? Nonsense. Nonsense. What? Doesn't look like it. Doesn't look like it. And run. Probably this way, though. Oh god. That's items, but it's blocked by a zombie, so I can't get it anyways. I want to live. Don't shoot me. Thank goodness that skeleton did not shoot me. That would have been horribly tragic. I want my stuff back. We've died so many times already. And I can hear a school bus whistle. Okay, cool. Nope. And more stuff for me. I would have preferred to get, you know, bamboo or something so that we can actually use it. But oh well. You should stream Minecraft more. Yeah, that way I could actually make progress. Yeah. Are you kidding me? There's a skeleton at my base. What is life? What is life? Okay, you know, I think I can actually just go away from that and it'll despawn. Yep. But now we have zombies. I'm actually way more okay with that. Haha, we made it in. We made it in. We have so much health right now. Whole 2 hearts. Is there any other threat, though, besides those 2 zombies? No. Okay, then we're fine. We're fine. We're fine. Let's expand the farm a little bit. There we are. Now it's an even greater farm, and it's starting to turn to day. The sun will be rising, and our problems will be falling. Remember to stay hydrated. I even mispronounced that word. Remember to stay hydrated. Alright. We do have iron. We can make a shield, actually. Yeah, I think we can. But I would like to get food. Rather than rushing into danger or whatever. Food sounds like the better idea. Hopefully we can keep this shield. We lost the last one. And I want to have a reserve of wood now. Alright. It's good to study. Good luck on your academic adventures. Alright. I have to get iron, and I think we can convince a couple mobs to die to do that. Let's do that. Yeah. Actually, I was going to make a way for us to get plenty of chickens. I think I can get a pen or something. Yeah. That's going to require a lot of wood. Survival impossible mechanics. And we have a target. This guy. Yeah, he's a little bit far from... Wait a second, let me knock him out. Blocks. Come on. Just go up there. Alright. Come on, get up there. There we are. Now we can just stab the armadillo. Run. That exploded instantly. Cool. Okay, we're on half a heart. That's fine. That's fine. We have half a heart. You know, that's probably half a heart too many. Gets one step closer to a PETA report. Yeah, wait a second. Oh my goodness. We can till the grass. I'm a genius. I'm basically Einstein. We're gonna get a shovel. I didn't think I'd ever get one, but we're gonna get a shovel. Because now we can travel. The issue was previously, we couldn't travel. Exactly. We can use a shovel for this. Yep. Yo, we can travel. We can actually make progress. I mean, we still can't go in the water, which is going to be really bad if we ever have to sail to the stronghold. That's something I thought about when I was making this. I'm like, I'm probably going to have to sail to the stronghold, so I'm either going to bridge over the ocean or dig under it. And I can't dig, so I'd be bridging over it. Wait, we don't go into here. We go right here. We have cobblestone, right? Let's use a bit of cobblestone for this. Why not? Yeah. Let's get 2 shovels. That's an egg. No, you don't get to go out there, chicken. That is not for you to go through. Alright, perfect. Perfect. Exactly what we need. More sugarcane. Alright, we're gonna make 2 shovels and we're gonna go on an adventure. We can actually travel. Oh my gosh. That is honestly so good that we can travel. I wish crafting wasn't so slow, though. It's pretty slow. I don't know why it is so slow, but... Wait, we should put the egg away. Nope. Sorry, chicken. I want to travel through there. Yeah. We might be able to get stuff. If we can find a village, that would be so good. We wouldn't get any villagers, but we might be able to loot the chest, so... That would be helpful. Along with, you know, the crops and stuff. This doesn't kill me, does it? Okay, good. It is actually unique. We can actually go on the level of grass. Previously, we just couldn't do that. I didn't even think about the shovel. Oh, this is perfect. This teaches you a different way to play the game. A very different, non-intuitive, strange way to play the game. But it's interesting. Aw, yeah. Here we are. We got plenty of seeds now we're getting. I wish we could just spam mine grass instead of mining it one at a time, but that's fine. So long as we don't go off the path, we're perfectly safe. This will never turn into grass again, so... This is good. We just have to be careful. Really careful. Oh my goodness, we're getting so many seeds though. We're gonna have a full-on farm. Alright, I wanna go all the way over to there because we might be able to get stuff. Yeah, this is way cheaper than placing blocks to get to where we need to go. We can't get through there, I guess, but that's fine. We're gonna use a single block. We're making progress. Oh wow, that's a lot of seeds. Perfect. We have so many seeds. It makes you appreciate the little things in the game. Like seeds. Alright. Gonna break all the grass. Get all the seeds so that we can get a farm going. I heard a sheep. There it is. Okay, we're gonna just gun for the sheep. Bop, 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 bop. Don't worry about the grass even. Just get to the sheep. Okay, I do actually have to break this so that I can even get to the sheep safely. Alright, little sheep. I'm going for you. Okay, we can't do anything there, but just go a little bit over. I think it's a one tap. I think sheeps are one tap. We can't place a block there, can we? We can. Okay. I might have exploded. That went off so quickly. Whoops. Yeah, stabbing the sheep resulted in a rather fast death. Okay. Got to go all the way back. Luckily, there shouldn't be too much in the way. We do have a path after all. Hopefully, we can get all of our stuff back. That would be good. I see stuff right there. Oh, I guess I didn't collect my previous loot. Hold on, I want it. I want it. It'll help us on our adventure for getting our stuff back. There's so much death in this. There really is a lot of death. And this way. There's also a lot of death in the book. From Here to Eternity, I think is what it was called. There's a lot. It was all about the cultures of death and stuff, which was the terrible. It was a good school book, but how we were taught it, I'm not a fan because we were told, okay, you gotta read the book, and then you can be answering questions on the book. And everything would have been fine had those questions been relevant, but instead, no, the questions were not relevant in the slightest. There was no relevant question. It talked about chemicals and it was in geography. You would expect geography-based questions, but nope. Nope. Unfortunately not. No, you can stay in there, chicken. Sorry. Alright. Gotta get my stuff back. And follow the yellow road. All the way back. It's 1 block thick. It's like playing Scary Maze. Except you die. So you gotta be really careful. Not to touch the green. Alright. Almost there. There we are. There we are. We got our stuff. We got our stuff. Perfect. Alright. Now we're kitted out again. Oh, there's another shovel. It's way over there. Why is it so far? Okay, whatever. We can just do this. Do this. Do that. Bam. Heck yeah. There we are. Just gotta do that. And all this. And I heard a chicken. I gotta get this stuff. Perfect. And that's a drowned. Not messing with him. Do firefly bushes have any use? Probably not. And we're back on the path. Perfect. We should probably... Yeah, we have to get all the way over to there. Which means we have to go around. Which means run. 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 Not happening. Oh, that was not happening. Okay, I have an idea though. This is the idea. I'm gonna try to jump over there when I can, and hopefully these zombies do enough explosion damage to destroy the coal. And I'll be far away, hopefully, when that happens. Come on, zombie. That did not go well. Yeah, that didn't go well at all. Let me uncrouch. Okay, so we're here, which means we need to fall. And again. Again. And again. I feel like that's what most of this stream is, me dying. It's a hefty percentage. Alright. Here we go. Oh hey, it's a chicken. I actually want to punch that. But it's going on the grass, so we can't do much about that. No, I thought I wouldn't take damage. I was mistaken. Alright. Back to getting our stuff. No! No! Okay. That's not good. That's also not good. Nope. Not my problem. Not today. Enderman, do not walk near me, please. I think it's 10 damage or something. I don't want to deal with that. And because it's dealing damage from that Enderman, I think it aggroes on me if I get near its kill aura. I'm not sure about that one, though. I didn't test it to that extent. Alright, hopefully those zombies are not much of a threat right now. Well, zombie, not zombies. I hope it doesn't have my shield. I don't want to lose another shield. We have no more iron. And we run back. Full speed. No interruptions, not even to get bone meal. Bop. Bop. Alright. Full speed. It has my shield. And it has a sword. And this game hates me. No. Creeper. No. Creeper. No. No. Alright. So that zombie's slightly distracted. I just went into water! I just jumped into water. I didn't think about that one very well. Now did I. Rip. I thought I was standing on air for a second. Nope. I actually did spawn on a tree for once. Come on. Water. I think I was in those leaves. No. Almost. No, a boat is instant death. I made it so, I thought about that, so I was like, I might as well make it so boats are just death. So I coded boats to just be horrible. You die if you go near them. So we can't use a boat. Water travel's basically impossible. You had to bridge over the whole thing if you want to go through water. It's terrible. And we're getting back to our stuff. Again. We've died so many times already. I want to get iron this stream. I want to get a lot of stuff this stream. Ow, that did so much damage. 7.5 hearts of damage from one punch. I thought it was 6 hearts. 6.5, but nope. It's 7.5 apparently. I didn't know that. Oh, my back. Wait, no. Oh, wait, I didn't. I was like, oh, I might have to travel to a stronghold by water, but I didn't think about an underwater one. So if there is an underwater one, what we need is a ton of sand and a lot of patience. We're not going to mine the blocks manually. I don't mean like that much patience. I mean like we might have to, I'm going to use the shovel as a weapon, I guess. Hello, zombie. Alright. No, thank you. Try and get all this stuff. Alright, there is a lead. There's a little bit of gravel. Oh my god! No! I just see that! I'm like, hell no. Hell no. Alright. So that's slightly problematic. We can probably get a kill on the zombie. Is there any other stuff we should be picking up? I see a little bit of bamboo there, but I don't think that's going to be enough to really worry about. That's a boss fight. Yeah, I guess the chainmail zombie would be quite the... Wait, there was... We might have just lost every item we had. I didn't think about that. No. Luckily we have backup stuff, but... Oh well. That's tragic. On wood. That must be a rare spawn. What? Is there a way back from this kind of position? We might be able to get onto that tree via the vine. We kind of missed. Kind of missed. Oh well. I'm really hoping I didn't just lose all my stuff. I think we have enough to replenish everything, most of everything, but that's still quite a heavy loss because we would be losing the seeds and the shield, which means we have no iron items again. So I think for the next day what we need to do is try to travel as fast as we can. That's the goal. Travel as far as we can and do it as fast as we can. All about making progress really quickly so that we can hopefully find iron. That and getting wood so that we can get a good chicken pen, lure a chicken out, and then use that chicken to mine. So having a lead, hopefully the lead didn't blow up because we can use the lead to lure a chicken more easily rather than just, you know, seeds. And bring that to a dig site. That's the goal. So that zombie has a sword. It has a sword. But we're faster than a zombie, so... Not a baby zombie. Those things are fast. Baby zombies are faster than us by quite a lot. Alright. Did we lose all of our items? I really hope not. There's a chance the water saved some of it. The water doesn't save us, but it does save items, so... We have our stuff, it seems. Yo, that's great. That's really good. We want to keep our stuff. Oh, we just have to do... Alright, we just have to do a Neo. There we go. Easy. Parkour. No! Are you kidding me? We are on half a heart again. Lovely. You'll love to see it. Being on half a heart again. Gotta stay away from the water. Water is quite deadly. So, yeah, okay, so it is turning today. We are going to want to make as much progress as we humanly can. I do see a hoe right there, but I think we can abandon it. I think we'll be fine abandoning that. We do want the seeds, though. Those are really valuable. And the wheat. It is also somewhat valuable. Okay. And our sugar cane, by the way, it's pretty much just for... You can just go... I didn't mean to hit the chicken. That is dangerous right there. Hitting a chicken is a dangerous thing to do. No! Get back here! Get back here, chicken! I have seeds! You like seeds. Get back in here, nerd! Water. Alright. There. That handles that. Alright. We're going to want to just till all of this. Yep. That way we can have more farmland. So, more crops, which is good. We don't have much of a way to get bone meal for it, but that's fine. That's what the sugarcane will eventually be for anyways. That I'm getting paper in the future once we have to get enchantments. Which I hate the idea of having to get enchants, man. Imagine having a mob farm where all the mobs need to be in water. And you can't be in that water. You also have to be close while holding a shield, and you have to be able to replenish that shield. That's pretty much what we have to do. Let's keep the lead in here for safekeeping. I guess it's time to adventure? Let's keep some of the spare blocks there. Yeah. I guess it's time to adventure then, yeah. Might as well. I want to really try. Yeah, enchantments are possible. You need a shield to get them, though. I really don't think it's possible without a shield. So you can pick up XP in time. Because there's a 2-second random, anywhere from 1 tick, which is really unlucky, to 2 seconds. So that is, not 400, oh no. 40 different ticks, it could be. 40 different types. Wait times, I guess. I could have gotten a sword. That would have been a good idea, I meant to say. Would have been a good idea to get a sword, but oh well. We're just gonna have to make a bridge. Okay, that's fine. We'll make a bridge. Alright. Gotta make a... What? Are you kidding me? There was a creeper. What? No. Oh, I took a lot of fall damage there. But there was a creeper. Oh, man. Gotta quote Captain Sparkles. Oh, man. That was so unfortunate. I hear something. I'm like, I wonder what that was. Could it be a mob? It's a creeper. Of course it was. No. That is so unfortunate. Luckily, it only took a few deaths to get back, but still quite the run to get back to our base. Quite the run. We just need to get iron. Gotta hike all the way back. And that zombie has a stick. I'd rather not deal with him. Bop. Alright. Here we are. Gotta get back now. That was terribly tragic. And place the sugarcane down. And, oh, wheat. Cool. Wheat. Oh, well, that's enough for bread. So I should probably eat the bread. No, chicken. You can stay in there. If we accidentally hit that chicken too many times, though, we're screwed. Our house will be gone. XP will have destroyed it. Oh, hey, it's an ocelot. Alright. Gotta just sprint all the way back. Very carefully, because if we hit the grass once, we're gonna be dead, because we're down half a heart. Which is enough to be fatally wounded. Or killed, rather, by grass. Oh boy. Here we are. We're back to our stuff, though, which is good. Bad news is, it's kind of hard to get most of it right now. Okay. Alright, there we are. Now we get this stuff. And then that. Give me the shovel. Here we are. And then some of it's in the water, and we want that, so let's make sure we can get it. Let's just make sure that doesn't ever turn into grass. All right, now we're back to getting progress. We gotta just cross this because there's so much water. Oh, this is just an island. I didn't even know that. I thought there was some sort of connection, but okay. No, we're just on an island the whole time. I didn't even know. Okay, cool. That's okay. Full speed. I'm not gonna risk. I could. Never mind. We just had a little bit of lag. Okay. That teaches me to make risks. Alright. Here we are. Here we are. We've made it. We've made it. All the way to the other lands. Oh my gosh. We've traveled so far. Normally we would have to do something crazy to get across here, but now we can just do this. Easy. Wow, that music is kind of loud. I was not expecting that. I might turn down the music later. Alright. That was a little bit risky because we did just stand on grass there. But it was the edge, so we're fine. Oh, we can't shovel some of this. We can't shovel some of this. Alright, that's fine. We'll just go on the edge. That's normal. We can go on the edge. Alright. Whew. I don't want to go on the diagonal. That's not safe. It would probably have to count us on one of those blocks. So, not safe. Not safe at all. Alright, there we are. We're making so much progress. Oh, we can travel, which is so good. I thought that was a vine. Okay. That's a vine. Unfortunate. And we're looking at a diagonal. So instead what we should do is just crouch on the edge. There we are. Pop. What? Oh, I know exactly how I died. Oh, okay. I didn't think about that. I did not think about that at all. That was dumb of me. Yeah, I should have realized that was going to happen. Yep. Because what I did is I shoveled the path block, which brought my character down 1 pixel. And how the command works is it just checking for the block that relative to me, right below me, if it is grass, and that's how it detects if I stand on grass. And so technically I brought my character down 1 pixel, which meant that directly below me, if we go 1 block down, that would be grass. So yeah, I didn't think about that one. Didn't think about that one. Oh well. Now we have to get back. How fun. How fun. That is going to be quite the journey. Hopefully we didn't accidentally, like, block our way off to it. Oh, that is not fun, though. Oh, well. We're gonna have to really hope that we can find a village, but this is a jungle, so they don't spawn. What we're gonna need is, probably a plains or something, or savannah. I know where savannah is, but getting to it is the difficult part. Because that'd be near where we spawn. I don't know if there's gonna be a village nearby that. Alright, it's turning to night, which means we actually have to get our stuff and then run back. So we have to now really get there fast. No time for slowing down. We gotta get there And we gotta get there now. No, and I absolutely got slowed down there. Alright, it's this way. Here we are. Gotta go fast. Gotta go fast. Okay. Okay, full speed, full speed, full speed, full speed. Come on, you can do it. You can do it. Get all the way over to your stuff. That's water! No! I lagged a little bit as I did that jump, and I was like, uh-oh. That's not good. That's gonna be deadly. And of course, it was a little bit dangerous. We took a little bit of damage. No! No! I accidentally crouch. I meant to press crouch, but I didn't, so yeah, you gotta do it a little bit quickly. Wow, that music is kind of loud. Alright, we have to go even faster now. Or it is an unloaded region, so wow, that is super loud. It might make sense for us to not go for our stuff for a while. Until it's day. Yeah. Yeah, it'd probably make a whole lot of sense to not go for our stuff. Alright. And we're on half a heart. This is fantastic. Nope. Nope. I placed that block perfectly. Oh my goodness. And I want to be able to sprint. Leave me alone. I'm not dying today. Well, actually, I'm gonna die today, probably. Trying to get a drink with my left hand, with my right hand, while playing with my left hand. Yeah, messing me up a little bit there, but whatever. Alright, we're gonna just avoid that area for a little bit. We're on half a heart, which is, you know, less health than what would be ideal. But whatever. We'll be able to get to our stuff. I'm really trying to accomplish at least one goal this stream, and that's mine. So, maybe we should actually get a chicken farm going. Yeah. Which means we need wood. You know, so we have to get wood instead. No chicken. You don't get to see the outside. You can see the outside world, but you don't get to experience it. I'm gonna stretch. Sir, we can make food, but we wouldn't heal from it, would we? No, we would not. Yeah, breeding mobs does give XP. We're not going to breed the chicken. We're going to use it. We're going to just throw eggs and then have those be the chickens we use. So just throw eggs, get chickens, lure one out using a lead, and then bring it somewhere once it's grown up so that it actually drops XP, and then stab it. And that's how we're gonna mine. So we might like get a bunch of leads so that we can cluster them together, and then stab a chicken, stab another chicken, stab another chicken, of course having them in a distance from each other so that we can continuously do such. And that way we can mine. It's so much slower than simply getting a pickaxe or something, but obviously that's not an option. I just spat everywhere. No. My phone. Yeah. So this will be our egg producing chicken for a while, and then we're gonna get a pen probably right here to the side of the house. Yo, what's up? Welcome to Impossible Minecraft here. We're currently just waiting for daytime so that I can get my items back. Because I'd rather not, go there when it's night. This way we stand a chance at least. This chicken does not want to be helpful. All over here. Come on, chicken. All over here. Or not. Or not. That's fine. Whatever. Come on, chicken. Just move this way. Move this way. Is it going to turn to day soon? Yes, the chicken is more powerful than me, because if I punch the chicken just 3 more times, I accidentally hit it once. If I punch this chicken 3 times, the house is gone. The whole thing is just going to be gone if I punch it a few times. We can also use it to farm some eggs. We have some wood and some building blocks. So I think the goal for when the sun rises here is to get our stuff back. And 2, build a chicken enclosure so that we can farm chickens. We also want a way to lure individual chickens outside of the pen. And then, can you eat glycerine melon? No. Okay. Then we just use those chickens as bombs to mine for us, because we can't mine. Which always does sound like so much more powerful than regular mining, but it is so much worse than regular mining. It is so slow. So slow. And you can't even mine obsidian, and we need obsidian, so we have to get that through villages. It's the only way we can get obsidian. How long do you think it's going to take to beat the game? I have no idea. The chicken should have a name. But like, to get gear, I'm hoping we can get gear in the next 2 streams of Impossible Minecraft. But next stream is not going to be Impossible Minecraft. It's going to be regular old Bed Wars or something like that. But I'm hoping to get gear in the next 2 streams. Beating the game is going to take quite a while. It's not easy. We don't have any way to sustain ourselves currently at all. There's a creeper. No. Not cool. There's a creeper next to here. Why? That is unfortunate. Stay away from me. Stay away from me. I'm not a fan of this. This is my property. And this chicken won't move away. What is the chicken's name, though? I'm going to name the chicken... It takes the game 10 minutes for it to get to day. Yay. Plus it's raining, so that's unfortunate. Alright. But it's almost day. So we can actually go outside of our house. Although there is a chicken. And a creeper, of course. Where did the creeper go? Oh, it's just falling into the water or something. Hello there. I'm not a fan of you. But you're not my problem. Haha. Gerald the chicken. I was going to name it Problem Child or something like that. Or unless I gave a name and already forgot about it. Which wouldn't surprise me. Gerald. Gerald the chicken. Alright. His name is now Gerald. Gerald with J. Gerald will give us the power to destroy the world. Slowly. But it'll give us the power. By just... I didn't think about that. I did not think about that at all. Yeah, that was a minor oversight. Please let me spawn near the mesa. This is not a mesa. Is this near the mesa? It might be. It actually might be near the mesa. In which case, I could just go all the way. Alright. Here we are. We're going through here. And that looks like a bit of a tricky jump. And I missed it. Oof. Yeah, I missed that jump. Whoops. Alright, we're in the mesa. Good. Now we can go get our items. This time for sure, definitely. Oh, it's not an easy process. No one said it would be. To play Minecraft. Well, I'm pretty sure everyone says it's an easy game. This sure is impossible. You can't give people too much clickbait, of course, right? Right, this is a very serious channel. Everything is taken very seriously, so we cannot ever clickbait. Oh yeah, we're gonna beat the game eventually, though. It's just so difficult. Oh boy. I believe in the dream, though. 2 years later, I don't think it's gonna take that long. Probably only 1.5. Oh man. We're almost back to base, and then we can start getting our stuff, and hopefully not going off the path. That was an accident, because path blocks are just ever so slightly shorter than regular blocks. So when it detects the block below me, it appears to be detecting 2 blocks below me, but it's only detecting 1, and that's how I detect if I stand on grass. It's just executing as all players who stand on grass. And well, it thought I stood on grass. Oh well. And we're back to the path. Hopefully we don't make the same mistake again. And we can see where we died. You should try Donut SMP sometime. Maybe. Maybe. I think one of my friends has played on Donut SMP, but I'm not sure if I will. So it's a maybe. Alright. All the way back to our stuff. Now we can probably get our stuff back. Hopefully it didn't like despawn. We were gone for way more than the regular amount of time, so no guarantees. We gotta keep our stuff there. Gotta be careful not stand on that edge. Okay, remember, go over here, jump onto this. Yep, gotta remember you have to jump onto it. Okay, I see items, so we can get our stuff back. Okay. Whew. Oh, that's actually a tricky jump. Okay. Yeah, because if we stand on the edge of this path block, we would be taking damage. Our shovel's over there, which is bad. Alright. Oh. No. Oh. What? Nope. What? We might have died again. Holy one tap. That was quite a hit. Wasn't expecting the zombie. Alright, I don't think we have enough valuable stuff there anyway, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try and convince a couple of mobs to just... It's strength. They can jump. They don't jump high, it's just a regular jump, so... Nothing too diabolical there. Alright, the cow is too far away from me, so I can't do anything about that. Oh well. Oh well, we're gonna just use the stuff we already have to make a chicken enclosure. I don't think we need that stuff anyways. It's not gonna be useful enough. We did lose a shovel and that's about it. The seeds are also kind of useful. So we're gonna make a chicken pen. And that's what's gonna help us. So that we can actually mine, because that's what we want to do. Is mine. We do have to find a good dig site. And yeah, that's about it. We might mine somewhere around here because I think there might be like exposed items and stuff there. So we could make a staircase down to that area, bring the chicken, explode it. That's the idea, at least. Alright, let's get a few sticks. Alright, there we are. So let's go make our chicken pen. That's what's gonna help us anyways. Alright. This is a mode that you get good at running on the edge of blocks. Because that's basically all you do here. You run on the edge of blocks. Oh hey. I accidentally broke a seed. Whoops. Chicken laid an egg. We're gonna use that. Alright. We also got a little bit more wheat. Ho ho, and it dropped plenty of seeds. Yeah, this is just like how Minecraft felt when you were younger, not knowing what you're doing. The progress is little, but it feels so grand. Oh, my back does hurt, though. Alright, we can probably use some of the cobblestone if we need to. Here we go. Make some bread. We're not gonna eat the bread unless we need to, though. Where's the better spot for chicken? Because we want to go that way, we'd have to lure them there. So I'm probably going to venture that way anyway. So let's just make the chicken coop right here, I guess? Yeah. Let's do that. Let's think about how this might work. We want to be able to collect the eggs, so here we go. Alright. Yeah. Have I finished? No, I wanted to do that on stream or something rather than like finishing it off camera. So if I go back to work on it, it'll be on stream probably. Alright. Here we go. A nice little area for chickens. And we're going to need a trapdoor. For sure. Alright. Gotta make sound effects. It helps. If you don't make sound effects, it's not going to ever work. Here we go. Now we can more easily lure chicken. Not lure chicken, get a chicken out of here. We gotta make sure we place this right, though. And I did not place it correctly. Perfect. That's what we wanted anyways. Fine. I wanted it to be the other way, but that works, I guess. Maybe it's the better way anyways. Oh well. Alright. Now it's time to throw eggs. What is the time over here right now? It's currently 3:30, roughly. And that's why I wanted it to be the other way. Because I can't get in here easily. Whatever. Okay, we're gonna need a staircase. I see how it is. I see how it is. We need a staircase. Perfect. We got a staircase. And no chickens. No chickens. Okay, that's fine. We didn't need chickens anyways. Pretty sure they're only decorational, right? Of course. We got 0 chickens from that. Wow. That's terrible. My back. I was not expecting 0 chickens. The odds were against us, I guess. That's really unfortunate, and it's turning to night. It's turning to night. Yeah, we did lose our shield. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that was from the explosion way over here, though, rather than anything else. We can probably use a shovel to help with mob spawning. As in, to make sure nothing spawns with us. Alright, let's get 2 more shovels. And eat a piece of bread. Here we are. This should help with the mob spawning. We don't want many things spawning here, so... There we are. That should help. I don't think mobs can spawn on path blocks. I don't think they can, but maybe I'm wrong. But wouldn't hurt just to try. There's not much we can do at night, is there? We should probably stash our goods. That would be a good idea. We don't want to lose that. No, chicken. You're not allowed to go out here. I see a creeper. We can actually probably use that to help us mine. I want a sword. Yeah. I would like one. We have so much cobblestone now. Oh, hey, that's really nice. It gave us an egg. Cool. What are you to do? What are you do to Gerald? We're gonna keep Gerald forever. He's gonna be my my pet, not a slave. It's a pet. He is a pet. Don't worry, Gerald. You're gonna stay safe in that house forever. Eternally. I don't want to deal with the creeper, honestly. Not there. At least. No thank you, creeper. No thank you. I'm gonna go this way and see if we can get a regular creeper. Well, not a regular creeper. I guess all creepers are just the same, but get a creeper that is not next to my chickens. Of course, that's where it is. I have to figure out. What's your goal right now? Mine iron. I really do need iron. Because if we can get iron, we can probably start farming stuff, which would be so good. It would be really good if we can actually start farming. Alright. Oh, that's 2 zombies. We don't want to deal with that. We don't want to deal with that. That's 2 zombies. That's 1 too many. Alright, let's just go back to base then. And more sugarcane. Our sugarcane farm is almost complete. Then we can probably... How did I break that? Magic. We can't do multiple breaks in a row is the thing, so that's really weird. And that's all our sugarcane placed. Cool. We can start composting that. We'll want more sugarcane in the future. But for now, that's all the dirt we have. I want to at least finish the chicken farm today. Yeah, the sugarcane is going to be used for paper way in the future and mostly for composting to help with our wheat farm so that we can get a more steady stream of food. And then that should make it so we can go around and actually occasionally misstep and stand on grass for a moment and then survive because we had enough food to heal. Alright, there's a creeper over here. I'm actually okay with that. We can probably get around it. And yeah, I think I can get around this creeper. And then have it go over to here. Where did the creeper go? It just got stuck or something. Okay. I'm gonna see if I can stab it actually, which is weird. But if I kill the creeper, it'll explode with a bigger boom. So, you know, that's just what I want, is a bigger boom. But then again, we are looking at some dangers. Ooh, I no longer like that idea. Now that I look at it. That idea is no longer a good one. Go on, zombie, get stuck. Haha. That's not great. It's stuck in the water, and there's not much I can do about that. So, here's my idea. Oh, it did explode. Okay, that's fine. Ooh, that was a heavy hit. That was a really heavy hit, actually. Okay, cool. Cool. That's fine. I didn't expect it to hit me. That island might have stuff. And sorry, zombie, if you're gonna want to follow me, you're gonna succeed, apparently. Okay. Not a fan. We can probably just hit this guy for a while and then hope that we don't get exploded or something. Or get hit in the back. You know, that's fine too. That's fine too. Getting hit in the back by drowned. Are you kidding me? And just gotta respawn a couple times. That is so unfortunate. Alright, there we are. I was not expecting the drowned assist. Drowned? I don't think a drowned has killed me until that moment. Did it give me 1 block? Wow, incredible wealth. The amount of wealth we just obtained from getting all of that. Not my problem. Running away bravely. And we're out here. I'm trying to think, is there even a use for wandering traders besides leads? Probably not. On Superflat, wandering traders are just really good. Like, really good. But here, I don't think they have any use. Like, we're not getting baked potatoes. That's not happening. We're not getting any of those items they want. Not happening. We can probably get a bucket from a wandering trader, so they're not entirely useless, I guess, but we can also just mine iron. So, not sure which one's faster. We're going to want to collect our stuff. Look at that. We have... I mined 3, but I got 2. Cool. That's what I wanted. Alright. Gotta charge all the way back to get our stuff again. And there is a bit of a creeper, which is a bit of a problem. Where is the shovel? The other shovel. We had 2. And that's a skeleton. I know that we had a second shovel. I know we did. But I don't see it. Please say that skeleton is going to despawn or something. It does not want... It just keeps going across the bridge. Why? Despawn. There we are. You just gotta tell it firmly. Alright. We're going to... hope this guy drops an egg. Come on. Turn today or something. There's the other shovel. That is really far out. Wow, that music's loud. We gotta turn down the music. Honestly. Gotta turn down the auto just a little bit. Just a little bit. Probably just to like, I don't know, 50% or something, or maybe 45. There we go. There we go. Yeah, that's more reasonable. Still a bit loud. I don't think we have enough blocks to even get that. Nope. Alright, I guess the water has that. I guess the water owns our shovel. Oh well. It was nice to have that shovel. Wow, sugarcane just grew right in front of me. Nice. Alright, here we go. And we have not much. I'm actually going to store that. Okay, we got to turn down the volume a little bit more. Jeez, is that stuff loud. My ears, man. My ears demand it to be a little bit quieter. Alright. I think we can just get some wood to help us with stuff. Well, the chicken lays eggs. I mean, it's not being loaded, but it'll lay eggs eventually. It'll lay eggs. Let's try and get passive mobs or something. We're getting close to having food, though, which is really nice. If we can get sustainable food soon, that would be so good. But that one's just something that just takes time. So, oh well. We can gather leaves in our free time as well, so that should help us quite a lot in our adventures for food. All right. What is this? Is this gonna have anything? Or is it just a pointless kind of cave? It's just a pointless kind of cave. Alright, fine. Okay. Alright, there's an armadillo. Hello there, armadillo. Get moved over to the dirt. And stab. Yeah, there is legitimately enough time to get XP from those. It's just that you have to have good luck and a shield if you don't want to die every time, because then you just be losing XP over time. Because you keep dying. Alright. Let's get some leaves from here. Yeah. These are so good for composting. Ooh. Let's get some leads from here. Ha ha ha. Puns. Nope. Nope. Deflected. Deflected. Get destroyed. Wait, we can just... Haha. Deflected again. Oh, they explode. That's right. That's right. They do explode. That is something to consider. We did just get leather. We did just get leather. Okay. That is actually super important because of an exploit I've been really wanting to do. So, all my commands, that check for my inventory, that clear or do damage because something's in my inventory, they just check if it's in my inventory. But it doesn't count bundles. So we can stash some specific items that we really don't want to take damage from or we really don't want to lose in a bundle really quickly. So usually just have an excess of that item or whatever constantly flooding in through some other storage technique like a hopper. And then we can use those items. Unless it's a food item, in which case it's still not going to be useful because we can't eat food fast enough. But most of the other things will be fine. Alright, let's just stab the bunny. Let me stab the bunny. I missed. Okay. There we go. We got some items from that. Where are the other rabbits? That's a baby. That's not going to do me any good. You may live in that case. You're too useless to kill, bunny. Sorry. Ooh. That's a sheep. And it's next to wood. It's also next to grass. And I'm so glad that we got that exploit. Alright, there we go. Here we are. Yeah. Yeah, we're getting stuff. Alright, it's probably a good idea to now return to base. We also don't have any food currently, so we should hope that we have enough wheat for bread when we get back. We are going to be getting bone meal because we did just get a bunch of leaves, so that does work in our favor. Alright, we're going to be stashing the leather, though, and the rabbit hide. Because that can be used later for when we get string, and potentially as just some really low-tier armor. Yeah, this is the idea. I want to mine down here. Because, one, I see coal, which is a chain reaction. And I also see gold. We could make gold armor. Problem with gold is I don't remember what it does. And by that I mean I don't know if like gold hurts me, if it gets cleared out of my inventory. I think it gets rapidly cleared, but I don't remember. Was something following me? No. Okay. Good. Good. Okay, hopefully we have... This is quite a predicament, but it was very quick to get out of. Made an oopsie, but the game forgave me. Alright. Almost back. Here we are. Lay an egg. Or not. That's fine. That's fine. You don't need to lay an egg. We have so many leads now. We have 3 leads. We could use a little bit more dirt. Just a little. And getting bone meal. Yeah. Ugh. My back hurts. Alright. We're going to get some food and... yeah, hopefully we can get an egg. Hopefully we can get that thing started. It'd be nice to just at least have it started. Not even necessarily like done or whatever. Just to at least have it started. Bop. Bop. Oh hey, there's another one right here. Perfect. Bop. And plant. Look at that. We have a little bit of a farm. Not much of one. Okay. So if we get one more wheat, we'll have another piece of bread. And that one looks like it's ready to grow. Alright. Oh hey, that's perfect. Perfect timing. Yay. Now, we have some level of food. We're actually getting food. We're winning the game. I'm pretty sure we're like a few minutes away from beating the game. Maybe a few seconds even. We're just doing so good. Oh, man. Yeah, we should probably just try to get more leaves. It is turning to night, but I think we can just sprint in and sprint out. And then just stab some creatures on our way. I think that's the current meta, because we do have to, like, wait forever for the chicken to lay eggs. But we're going to be waiting by the chicken at nighttime anyways. I should probably find, like, an idea of something to do at night, because with this level of progress, there's just nothing we can do at nighttime, really. Yeah, basically every stage of the game was made so that there's no resting. If you want to do something, you're going to have to risk everything. Ugh. I was debating on, like, making it so chest would disappear. Which would mean you could not stash items. Which would be so diabolical. And potentially, like, removing the bundle, but then... no, that would not be playable. That would be so bad. We do want to make sure that we have enough time to get back, though. I heard a cow. Where's the cow? There's the cow. Alright. Alright, cow. Don't worry about me. That was a shovel. Kaboom. Little delayed, but okay. Alright. We have leather up there. Oh, that's good. Let's get the leather. Alright, we got more leather. Awesome. Perfect. Okay, so we can probably go this way. Probably. Alright. We're getting so much progress made, though, man. This is so good. We can venture into the forest very easily now. Yo. That's a good idea. Although it is turning to night, so we actually already have to start heading back. We can look around for just, like, one mob or something, but then we have to sprint on the way back. Come on. One entity. One entity? No? Okay, we gotta run back. We are not risking another death. Rabbit. Rabbit. Please let me stab you. Kaboom. It chain reacted. Well, it didn't chain react. It killed the other rabbit, right? No, it didn't kill the other rabbit. Whatever, we don't even have time to kill the other rabbit, so we're just running. We're just running now. We got a lot of blocks. We can probably build something. Oh, we gotta run. We gotta run, though. What's the battery looking like? Oh, we have 40%. Oh, nice. We have plenty of battery. Alright, full speed, full send, all the way back. We don't want mobs to spawn on our base. That is so bad when it happens. Oh, hopefully we don't have an Enderman that teleports next to me again. Again. That was terrible. I don't know what stream that was, but it happened. Yeah, I don't know what stream it was. Oh, I should probably work on making sure the old stream from yesterday gets uploaded because I already edited it because I had to edit a small part out. Unfortunate circumstances. Alright, we have an egg. Hopefully, it will let us get a chicken. Because we've been wanting a chicken for quite a while. So hopefully it lets me get a chicken. I went the wrong way. Please spawn a chicken. Alright, come on. Yo! We have a chicken. We have a baby chicken. Haha! We have the start of the farm. We have a start to the farm. Oh my goodness, Gerald. We have a farm, Gerald! Oh, and a broken back. Again, there's like nothing I can do at night. We don't have many options. We can try to get... That is three creepers. We could try to... lure these creepers over and have them explode. That's my idea now. Is just try to get the creepers to explode or something. Right? Alright, that's one. And it also means we got some bamboo. Interesting. And... Whoa! Oh, I stood on grass. Whoops! I didn't even realize there was grass there. So I just walked into it, not knowing. Like, there's grass there. Oops. Oh man, I am not ready for the nether even. We are far from that. We do need enchantments though to get there. Up. Up. Full damage. Hi, zombie. A cave. Alright, what's the spawn? A hill. Oh wait, we were next to the mesa actually. And we drowned. Cool. We drowned really quickly. We drowned so quickly that we don't even need to be in the water. Of course. Alright, yeah, we can definitely venture into the grassy area though, which means tons of leaves. No! I was in the mesa and then I accidentally tripped. Wow. Alright. 3 times in the water. Okay. Oh, grass. Cool. And mesa. Watch this. It's gonna be a mesa now. It was water. I think that's pretty close to a mesa. We died. Mesa. Nope. Mesa. Yep. First try. Happened on the first try, by the way. We got the mesa pretty early. We're very, very, very good at the game. It is all skill to get a mesa, by the way. It's not luck. It's not luck. It's skill. Alright, let's get back to our stuff. That's why we shouldn't try making risks at night, is we just die. Tragic. No, zombie, you do not get to punch me. And here we are. Yeah, I really want to mine that area, but it takes a little bit of time to get chickens. No, zombie, you do not get to stab me in the face with an iron sword. Yeah, there's our stuff. From when we stood on grass. None of the mobs even killed us. It was just the fact that we stood on grass. Of course it is. Oh, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Nope. Nope. I thought that would have dealt more damage, but I'm not complaining. I feel like skeletons are just still kind of broken or something. Like, as in they don't work. We do want that sword, though. He has it currently. Oh, God. Not happening. Denied. Oh. Isn't that what you want to see? A lot of mobs. Yeah, I think I'd rather not deal with that. We are not getting our sword back, but luckily there is this thing called cobblestone in the chest where we can just, you know, get a new sword. I'm just hoping that the creeper does not surface or something. That would be really bad, actually. My back does hurt. Alright. Oh, we're making progress. We should probably expand this farm, now that I think about it. Yeah, that'd be a good idea. Expanding the farm. Bop. 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 And we should probably only expand it to like here, and then go on the other side, and then expand it the other way. Yeah. Yeah, we're so fancy. We got a farm. We can plant even more sugarcane, which means more opportunities to bone meal later, to get bone meal. This is just going to be our way of getting bone meal for the future. Yeah, the baby chicken, though, is going to be our saving grace from Gerald. Yeah, okay, so he doesn't just despawn. That's good. That would have been heart-crushing. Alright. Gotta stretch a little bit. Constantly. Alright. When it becomes day, I think that's going to be the end of this stream. Once it becomes day, we got a farm. We did get a chicken coop. So, we did get an objective, the thing that starts our mining. It's technically one. This is quite a difficult challenge. Quite a difficult challenge. Alright, I'm gonna break that. Yeah, because at 0, 100, 0, those coordinates, I have just a bunch of commands in a ticking area that just make the world deaf. Yeah, that is pretty much the end of the stream. We're going to start next impossible one once it becomes day. But I hope you've enjoyed listening to the stream. That's the end of this one. Bye.